So I like to go through how we can grab a sheet if we don't have one. So I'm going to go back to the last project that I had up on the screen, the CV4, I believe it is. And I'll pull this over so we can see this better. And I'll go to a sheet. And I'm going to select this sheet. I'm going to double click on it. It's going to open up a blank sheet that we can then save again in case you've lost this sheet. So I'll do a file, a save as a family. My presentation, we'll call it, and I'll just save it. And the other thing I can do right away is just load this into a project, and I'm going to load it into project 4, which is what we're working on. So that's available for us. And we're getting a little warning behind my head there that we can't create that view in this mode. That's all right, because we're just going to go to Sheets, right-click on Sheet, make a new sheet, and there's my presentation sheet available. And there we go. And so now, I don't know why your ceiling plan's open. I'm going to close that off. I'm going to open up 3D view. I'm going to drag the first 3D view on. Once again, I'll go through that idea of size crop. So this is selected now, so I can do size crop. And we're going to scale it, not field of view. And let's just say we'll make this 16 inches. So I'll click over here, and then I'll click Apply. And OK. And it's a little huge, but that's actually fine for that sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that and drag that back in again so our title block shows up nicely. And then the only other thing I think I'll do is I'll just show another angle of this. So I'm going to go to level 1 and grab another camera view. So I'll go to View, Camera. You can fast forward through this if you want. Let's go and grab it this way and go ahead and render this. Let's do the same thing with the 0. So we're kind of looking up at it. Apply, apply. Remember, both are the same so that we don't introduce any kind of perspective distortion. And I want to go ahead and render this realistically and make all the adjustments to the graphic display that we did before, which obviously we could have saved it, but I wasn't of the presence of mind. Lighting, let's try to move it to, well, we'll try to type top right still. Okay, and add some background so it looks the same as the other one. Click Apply. All right, and so we'll go back to the sheet now, and we'll drag that 3D view 2 on. And then maybe what we'll do is I'm going to change this one. I'm going to make this one smaller. Scale this down. Let's scale this to 8 inches. Delete that and drag it back on again. And then I'll make this one larger. Size crop, scale, and we could probably make this 18 inches. And I'll delete that, and I'll drag it back on the sheet again. And then maybe just to lay out with our title block a little better, I'll put it on like that. All right, so that's good. What we need to do now is go to File. I'm just running through this again. Export, PDF. Make sure that we are using the selected view, which will, if we click on this, will take us to the page layout. Sheet 101, select that, make sure we zoom it, and we're using the sheet size for this, and I want to print this to the desktop for now. So I'll go Open and Export, and we could save it for future sessions, doesn't matter. And that'll be ready for submittal as soon as it finishes printing. And I'll go ahead and call this up. Now drag it over the screen so you can see it. Okay, so that's the size of it, and we have a nice crisp output. So we're good to go with that to submit it.